18 rings, 6 coins to my name, but with 18 rings then I can change the game. Flip them over, turn them around. Oh shit, look, I turned them into a crown. Make it dance, make it work for you. Coin is for the spending, if you scatter it then you'll reap the profits of the seeds you've sown. What do you know, look, I turned it into a throne. We do what we do to keep the water flowing. The more you give, the more it keeps growing. I don't want your gifts, I don't want your charity. I just want to see some other love and prosperity. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. I make my living by the sweat of my brow, the strength of my voice and my lyrical know-how. I work hard, I spend freely. I'm not rich, but damn, am I dearly placed to think of virtue and preach it to the masses. The fruits of my labor I use to fill glasses. Life is for the living is the message I'm selling. The scent of success is the aroma you're smelling. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't.
Be there in person as we unravel and launch our first full design collection. Join fellow LARPers from around the world. Try your luck in the many prize games. Speak directly with our designers. Introducing the Epic Armory Gathering.
Yeah, camera's not working. That was a good start. Really good start. We've done well.
Oh. It's work. I can see it's working.
No, it's because I fixed it straight off.
Oh, you fixed it. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. It's all about a pile of crap, really.
Well,
Hello, everybody.
You are a genius, technological wizard. Some might say.
No one says that. No one says that. It would be great, but I need to work on my my tech issues. Shutdown screen, just so when it all does go wrong, I can put up another image just to go, sorry, it all fucked.
It'd be fucked.
It'd be fucked. Here be fuckery.
It'd be fuckery.
So, hello everybody in the world of chat. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are enjoying. Wow, it's pissing down with rain here. So I hope you're all enjoying that. Hello. Yeah, so this is tonight. I just thought it'd be nice to do a chill one. I've not had a great week, so I figured let's do something good for the old mental health, and just have a nice chilled chat. We're going to chat about LARP. We'll go into all of that. So it's Dolly's 1 year LARP anniversary. God, I'm never saying that again. That's so shit. Never ever repeat that. That's
more importantly, it's our anniversary, Steve. More importantly,
I suppose we've known each other for a bit longer than a year.
Yeah, but only via streams and stuff.
But via streams, and then we've had we met properly at Empire.
Yeah, which is the important thing. Yeah, and that's where the romance properly begins.
That's what I will be telling the judge. So, I now sat down. Oh, that's so nice. I've got a nice, cool bottle of red wine. Helen has been the other woman ever since. Yeah. See, she used to be the other woman with Kit. She's now the other woman with Dolly.
Kit is also the other woman.
Yes. So we're gonna chill. We're gonna chat LARP. We're gonna just talk about things that we've got going on, I guess. I will probably bore you a little bit about Epic Armory again because I'm doing more and more stuff. Oh, yeah, I do have news. I have got news.
You have news.
I do have news. Yeah, I'd completely forgotten about the news. So I do have news. I'll come to that though. So,
I was going to say, don't shoot all your news load all at once.
no, I can barely shoot my no. Um,
Let's do the foreplay before the news.
this is true. Yeah. Well, no, I do the news before the.
Do the news.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. So Epic Armory they sent me a load of questions 2 weeks ago that I had to record me answering them. I will say again, 2 weeks ago. I did it last night, and I fucked it royally. I just didn't. So I wanted to record me doing it, answering it all with the green screen behind me, so then I could come to edit it and put whatever I wanted in. And now for the 9 o'clock news play. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Bylum. How you doing, bud?
Hi, Dolly there.
So I did the recording with the green screen behind me. Downside, I used OBS, and because I was using it, I immediately chroma keyed out the green screen. I had a black background set up, and I just had that done as I normally do. Came to editing it, can't edit out something that's already been chroma keyed. The editing software just won't let me do it. Ruined. 20 minutes of me just chatting and answering through all the questions. Absolutely fucked. So I got very annoyed. That gave up and went and watched the last episode of The Witcher.
So far.
Yeah, so far, of part 1. So yeah, a bit annoyed at that. So I had to go back and do it. Not another newsreader with something to hide. Fucking hell. Yeah, Dan Wooten, you can kiss my fucking ass. Jesus. Yeah. Hey, Crab Lord, how you doing, buddy?
I like that one.
Yeah. I will have my
I
my
can't
topical.
hear Steve anymore.
You can't hear me. Can you hear me?
I don't know if that's my. Yeah, that's my end.
Fucking idiot.
Yep.
Yeah. So the only thing I'm going to say on that whole
I'm a
subject,
professional.
You are a professional.
Honest.
The only thing I'm going to say on the whole subject is Dan Wharton is very quick to go out and say and slag off everybody who does anything wrong. And he's very quick to do it, but then it's happened to him, and he's deleted everything, and he's gone into hiding. Fucking coward. So that's all I'm going to say on the matter. But yeah, so I did it all. So I had to re-record everything this morning.
I'm not getting any sound. Give me a second.
You can't hear me at all? Ooh.
I can't hear you at all. What's really funny is I can hear the stream.
Okay. That's odd. That's very odd.
Have you muted me?
Oh, it's mute and unmute. How's that?
No.
No, okay,
No,
this is good. Hey, Scott.
I think I'm still using the stream.
You're still using the stream. You might have to change your audio settings in Discord. So, but I'll carry on telling my stories to chat anyway. So, I ended up having to do the recording of all the questions and that today. Exactly, Alex. Turn it off and on again. Nice work. We're doing well. So, I finally got it. You can get fucked, Salt. OAPs. Still kick your ass. It's alright. I mean, Dolly can't hear us, so we can insult Dolly. That's fine.
I may not be able to make you pregnant, Salt, but I will try.
Then there's that response. So, I got everything done in the end. Well, yeah. So I got that all done in the end and sent it all off, and they were very lovely about it all. I'd laugh, but it's taken me literally minutes to realise my headphones were plugged in. Excellent. Don't threaten us with a good time. They're doing well. But yeah, so I got it all done in the end, and I've sent it all off to them. And then I had a look at what everyone else had done for their stuff, and their stuff's amazing. And then I have to remind myself that my stuff I've been doing is for Twitch. It was a long stream, all of this. They're doing it for 30 seconds of, we've got to make this look good and all this and blah, blah, blah. So it's very, very different. So I need to stop like comparing myself to what everyone else does, because it's not healthy for me. I think we'd agree. Yeah, so that's all the Epic Armory stuff. Oh, I'm getting a code as well. So if anybody wants to go to the gathering, I can get you 10% off, and I can get you, I think it's half price on the hotel as well. So if you fancy it, just let me know, and I can give you these codes. Yeah, so
Steve.
Can you hear me?
Steve, before you start talking again, I don't want to interrupt. No, I can't hear you. You know that technical issues thing that you were talking about?
Yeah.
I may do the turn it off and turn it on again thing, so you may have to drag me.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So let's give that a go.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, look, you can see my ear. You can see my ear. What a beautiful ear that is. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Midnight Ear. This ear is a wonderful ear. He's still in chat there. There we go. Let's see if this is working.
Right. Can I hear you now?
Can you hear us? You can't hear us.
No.
The
I can't
famous
hear you
Steve
at
ear.
all.
So you're going to have to listen to the stream and be a bit
The
delayed,
famous
I think.
Steve ear. I will do.
Yeah, so we'll be a bit delayed, but we'll get there. You keep fiddling with your settings and then try to fix your audio issues. I thought this wasn't an 18 plus stream.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Yes, it is. Unfortunately. So, no. That is the fight. No, rampant. That is the final frontier. But yeah, so all of that stuff's gone off with Epic Armory. That's great. And if you want discounts to go along to the gathering, let me know, and I can give you codes. I don't know. Well, you can come and see me there, because none of you ever meet me at Empire. So you've got that too. Big news though, the wonderful bit of news, which I think is going to be quite good. I say quite good, it's really good. So, MCM. I am doing When and Where is the Gathering? It is the 1st of September. That was a quack. Didn't hear it though, which is good.
I did.
Well, at least you're amused. So it's
Which means it may be your audio input settings, mate.
No, because I can hear you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, mate. What did you do? Was it a me issue?
Yeah, it was Dolly's fault. So what had happened was Dolly had obviously broken into my flat and had changed my mic settings on Discord so that it was coming through something that doesn't exist. But the weird thing is that you could all hear me.
Because your OBS settings were different to your Discord settings.
I'm just hearing excuses. Just, we'll move, Dolly, you made a mistake. We forgive you. Let's move on. So, anyway.
That's why there was the quack. I was like, I want to see if I can hear the quack, because then it's my end.
Exactly.
If I can't...
Exactly, Alex. Dolly is a devious bastard. How dare you? But that was a quick bit of travelling, though, to get over from Southampton to and then back to Kent,
Yeah.
Wibbly wobbly, techie wecky, I guess. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, doing a panel at the October MCM. Oh, yeah, Epic, it's 1st of September in Copenhagen. So me and Digby are flying out on the 31st and flying back on the 2nd. So it's going to be good fun. So MCM have asked me to do a LARP panel for them again at the MCM in October in London. I'm hopefully going to be doing 2 panels, one on the Friday and one on the Saturday. They're going to be geared towards new LARPers. So I'm going to work on putting a little thing together, basically to go, these are a list of lots of different LARPs. So Empire, LT, CP, iLARP, and all of those sorts of things. That is the same MCM that Critical Role are going to as well. So I know a lot of you love a bit of Critical Role. So yes, so I'm going to be there doing that. The big thing that's come from it though is a lot of people have asked MCM about LARP content, and they have asked me if it would be possible to run a small LARP at Comic-Con. And I have said no. It's not possible. You can't do it.
You've said no.
I've said you can't run an actual LARP there. You couldn't run the actual LARP. The tavern idea, though, they seem to like.
Okay, cool.
So
I was going to say,
two very different things. You could do that, but if you're going to be getting a lot of people coming through, it would be easier just to have. It would be more like a tabletop RPG live show. Yeah, to an extent. So the idea that has been mooted is to run like a tavern thing. No alcohol, but have people there in a part of the convention in kit as their characters. And then people can come up to them for the LARP experience. And they can ask them about the world, their character, things like that. So I will look at getting a load of people together from different LARPs, playing their different characters, and then go from there. So it's a great concept that Dolly came up with. So I'm not taking credit for that. It was a Dolly idea. So shame I won't invite him though, will I? Don't let him. He has good ideas by accident like that sometimes. It is a very good idea. So the plan will be to get a load of people together and get them all into an area, and then people can come over. They can talk to them about LARPs. You can interact with them in character and stuff like that. So it means I'll have to make up a new character to play because
what? Just selling people. Would you like to buy some cat's piss? What?
Do you want some drugs?
Do you want some cat's piss drugs?
So it's going to be a lot of fun, I think, and I'm going to it'll be nice to have a long chat with them. And of course, the people I get involved, like for the panels and to do this, I think everyone will get a free ticket to the convention. So so I need to have a look. The panel, because it's going to be geared at new players, so I need a mixture of experience and new, because it's a very different thing. So I've approached a couple of people already. So one lady and 2 guys so far. I would like more ladies to be involved. So I think it would all just be good, because women are generally better speakers than men, from my experience. Toddy talking to a random person. Want to hear how I nearly started a fight with some orcs? Yeah, that'd be perfect. Like I say, these sorts of things are all about the stories. So you get to tell stories to people. Be wonderful. Everybody would love it. They want to hear the shit you've done. So it'll be a lot of fun. So get to do all of that. But yeah, that's October. So I mean, that's a fair old bit of time away. So we'll get stuff done, and I'll put more stuff out in the Discord. So if you want to be involved, let me know, and then we can go from there. But it'll be fun, be a lot of fun. But that's the big news anyway. So, yeah, and yeah, the old creative manager for MCM recommended me. So, don't know why.
Can't account for taste.
Really can't. She must be drunk. That's all I can think of. So yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff going on, and then obviously we've got Empire again in a couple of weeks. It is literally 2 weeks, isn't it?
It is literally 2 weeks, mate.
Fuck me. In 2 weeks. Hopefully the weather improves.
Not too much.
Well, I just don't want it to rain.
I don't mind if it rains on the Friday night or something.
Yeah, it would just be...
But not on the Sunday.
No rain on the Sunday. It'd just be nice to chill.
Yes.
Less than 2 weeks, and Steph will
Stephanie.
be over.
Yeah. Coming here on the Wednesday night. Possible drinky poos.
Possible.
Possible drinky poos.
You're
And
a terrible
then
liar.
suffering the drive with me. Yeah, possible drinky poos. I will have you know, water.
Can't see it. I've cropped it.
Well, you couldn't see it because you cropped it, and it's empty anyway. So that's why I kind of stopped, and I was like, "Oh, idiot."
Yeah. For once, I agree with Salt. I just want a nice, cool, overcast 17 degrees. Is that so much to ask for?
And he'd still be sunburnt.
This is true. This is very true. I mean, I'll never forget the event that we did. I think it was the last year before COVID, and it wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, it was very windy, very overcast, and I came out of it so sunburnt, it was unreal. I looked like a lobster.
Yeah.
It was bad. It wasn't fun for anyone involved. But a lot of people laughed at me, so that's the main thing. So yeah, so this is your 1 year anniversary of Empire.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
How has that gone for you? Has it been what you expected? Has it been fun?
No.
Are you wanting to leave the Reapers yet?
No, not wanting to leave the Reapers yet. I love the Reapers. They're a lovely, lovely group of people who love hugs and murdering. Yeah, it's been interesting because it wasn't what I expected. I think that is fair to say.
Do you want to like the sea lions?
Do you mean the pup? Do you mean the puddle puppies?
The puddle puppies, yeah. Yeah, the sea lions.
What
I do like the sea lions though. That's good.
The sea lions.
Arf.
The seal lions.
The seal lions, yeah. It's a mixture of yellow suac that got lost and ended up in the league.
It was I can't. Oh, and someone called the jackdaws the other day or earlier the canaries or the budgerigars or something like that, and I was like, oh, bless them. I love. Again, this is one of those lovely things that I really like about Empire is we have this like mercenary rivalry.
Yeah.
But it is that sort of family's cousin. It's like we have this real sort of respect and love for the other mercenary groups as people that it's like, oh, if anyone gives them shit, we'll help them out. And and it's the same. If anyone gives us shit, they'd help us out if it was required. And I like that. And it's been a very interesting year of LARP for me.
Yeah.
Well, it was a whole new experience going into this, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Which way is west? Which way? What do I do? Because I didn't have D&D. I didn't have tabletop gaming backgrounds. I had a drunken decision and finally relenting, having had Salt and Bolum turn around to me and be like, you should come, you should come, you should come. Me going, no, I don't want to do the fancy. And then I got drunk and watched you talking to Digby
I would
and
say I
bought the
remember
ticket.
that. I
Yeah.
don't know
But
if I'm really into all that fantasy stuff. I don't think I'll like it. Dolly before coming last year, just
yeah,
reminding you that I was right.
yeah, he was exactly right. He was exactly right. I don't give Salt credit. He still thinks it was his decision. No, I know it wasn't. I
No,
know it
definitely
wasn't my
wasn't.
decision.
Yeah.
It was, and then I was really lucky that there were a few people who tolerate me in the Reapers who went, come and play with us, lot. You know, you can just hang out with us.
Mm.
You know, we'll stand around, we'll just talk, it'll be lovely and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. And then I ended up spending 90% of my time following James about going to military council meetings, which I will say that element of the military game isn't for me at all.
No.
I commend people who do it because I don't have the patience to sit in there and there is
No
that
one
cracking.
does. No one does. I mean, I don't have the patience. Yeah, I'm still going for general next event,
Yeah,
but I'm not
well,
going to any bloody meetings. Someone can do it for me.
but it is that thing of there's that cracking picture of
Mm.
us behind Bolum, and it's like
Yeah,
just such a cool
it is a
picture.
great picture. It really
Yeah,
is a good one. I have to get that one printed and framed for him.
yeah.
I'll have your vote, Steve. Whatever you need, because I won't be at the fucking meetings. I will have an adjutant who'll go to the meetings because I've got an argument for all the senators about why I should be a general, and yeah, I'm going to be very interested to see if they go for it. I can't say. I think I'm up against. I think it's Kindra this season, so I think it's Fist of the Mountain. Which army are you after? Yes. Don't care. I don't care. I really don't. But yeah, I think it's Monica who's up this season. So, and normally I would. I was gonna have a chat with someone in my hall because they really want to go for general. So I thought, oh, I'll have a chat with him and I'll let him know what I'm planning on doing just to make sure he's okay with it. But he's running fucking blood on the clock tower tonight while I'm streaming, the little prick, so he can go fuck himself. So, yeah, so I'm going to go for general now.
Can you not just make Bolum your adjutant?
Oh, yeah.
And he's already at the meetings. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so if I name you as... if I name Jean de Salvas as my adjutant, then that means he gets to fill in the orders for 2 armies.
Yeah.
There we go. Just give me the pig mask. No. I'd have to dye my beard ginger. It wouldn't look good. You know, that way we're obviously
you
we're
wouldn't.
twins pretty much, apart from the ginger beard. Absolute twins. That's not how that works. I don't know. I'm not in the fucking league. I'm not a weirdo in tight trousers.
I will say, now I've got some jodhpurs. They are some of the comfiest trousers I've ever worn, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm like, so comfy.
I wear a pair of joggers that are one size too small because they stay up and they're not getting in the way, and they held my massive bollock in place for a while, and now as a weirdo in tight trousers, fair. Thank you, Bonham. I appreciate it. But now they're just comfortable. They are just comfortable.
Yeah.
But they don't look like they're really tight at all, which is nice. This is your reminder to buy a cup before the next event. Yes, I know, and I keep forgetting. Yeah, I'll have to make a note of that. Alexa, remind me in the morning to buy a cup.
At what time?
10 o'clock.
Okay, I'll create a reminder for tomorrow at 10 a.m. By the way, when your reminder rings, you can snooze it by saying, remind me again in 15 minutes.
Right. Okay.
Okay, that's weird.
It's
It's
no-
on my Alexa. No, it's just there on the screen. It just says buy a cup. There's no way we'll be around at 10 a.m. No, I know.
That's even funnier.
That's amazing. So yeah, so you've had a successful first year then, would you say? Because
Yeah.
you've came in with no experience, no knowledge,
Yeah.
and then you've grown into your role because you're now battle captain, aren't you? Or
Yeah,
something like that.
I am the captain of the Crimson Reapers, which is weird.
So it's nothing to be proud of. It's just something that's
No.
happened.
It's just, Bolan was too busy, so
Doesn't matter.
Bolan was too busy, so you couldn't be prouder unless he was taller. Thanks, yeah.
Alexa will find me somehow. Yes, I know, Steph. She'll follow me around.
Thank
Shut
you,
up,
Bolan.
Alexa.
I don't know that
Shush. Steve's come back from shopping with another pewter tankard. Yeah, see, that's what's likely going to happen. I'll have something like that instead. But you've got to laugh.
I was just thinking, for those in the chat, we could always we could always see if the lovely Nick could make Steve a pig. What they
A
called
codpiece.
a pig mask codpiece.
Can you imagine? That would terrify everyone.
To match
Yeah.
the mask.
Yeah. It's like, no. I'm Steve Pig. Mr. Pig is my father. He's down there.
or just the udders. Just the
Aw.
cow udders on a cup.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. That's just wrong. The little mask would have been hilarious. I would have probably been told by PD to stop, but it would have been funny. But yeah. So you have done incredibly well. Bolam isn't wrong. You have done really well. You have you've picked the game up really quickly, and you are involved in a lot. And you do the long trek to come down to us most of the time as well. Because I'll be fucked if I'm walking up to you lot too often. So you've done really well.
Yeah, it's one of those things of you sit there after an event and go, I haven't achieved much this event, and then you sit there and it was me driving home and talking to Emily and telling her what I'd achieved. And I was like, actually, I've done a fair bit. I thought I was just following Bolam around, but I wasn't. No. And that was one of those weird moments of actually, I've done a fair bit, and I love the inclusivity of LARP. That's one of the things that blows me away. Just the inclusivity and just everyone's accepted and no one cares, questions it. It's lovely. It's just such a nice feeling. And it's when you stop at the services on your way home and you go, why is no one blue and where are their horns? That is a weird sensation because you just get fully immersed into it.
It's it's one of those things. It's like I always say to people, when they say, "Oh, I haven't really done anything," but you say, "Right, what did you get up to?" And then they tell you all this stuff, and then they realise that they've been talking all the way through an hour and a half stream. They're still going, and there's still loads to talk about. It's like they did loads. It's just one of those things, and it's fantastic to see that it's still happens, still rings true with everyone.
Yeah.
Following me around is an adventure, for the record.
It is,
Yeah.
because he's got incredibly long legs, and I do not.
Don't tell Ryan. But then again, Ryan already knows, I think.
He already knows. He's commissioned a portrait and everything.
Yeah, he lusts. So no, not lust. Yeah, lusts. Definitely
Lusts.
lusts after Jean. Yeah. Jean.
Jean.
Hot. Very hot, Scott. Really is.
Really hot.
Yeah. So I think so you've done all of this. You've picked up the battle stuff. You're in charge of negotiating the contracts now, aren't you?
Well,
To an extent.
to an extent, because I'm doing it slightly differently. So it's open for everyone to say this is the. You're right.
The neighbours.
Oh, yeah. So I've opened it up to all the Reapers to be able to say, oh yeah, if they've got a relationship with someone who's got money, they can say, because we're doing it in a very different way this time. Contract wise, we're not doing the usual sort of back and forth bartering or anything like that. I've come up with a little idea that should make our lives and the people who want our services lives a lot easier. And we've all got enough going on because we're having to cram what would usually take months and months and months into a long weekend, effectively.
Yeah, into 2 days, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a lot. So we don't really want to talk about the contract stuff because that's obviously a find out in play thing for people who are thinking of putting in a bid or anything like that.
We're very cheap, honest.
Well, unfortunately, you drove your own price up because someone who paid the last price was a bit dumb.
No.
They were dumb.
Yes, but I am very much taking it in a different manner this time. Different. I'm not. It's not going to be about driving prices up this time.
Okay. What's your favourite thing you've done for you this year? You can both answer that.
What's the favourite thing done for me this year?
You can both answer that. Okay.
Okay. After you.
Yeah, right. Go on.
Right. A favourite thing I've done. Honestly, I can actually answer this pretty quickly. After the Saturday battle, I completely lost my voice.
Yeah.
And I had these plans to go around and vie for contracts and just put the word out there and go and meet people and so on and so forth. But I physically couldn't speak.
Right.
So for me, I just hung around your camp for the whole event, spoke to a few people that came down to your camp, and you guys just looked after me, didn't involve me in too much conversation because I couldn't talk and it was absolute agony. And I just sat there in the shade just going, this is a real nice me time. And I got a chance to talk to people in a very personal manner. I got to talk to I actually got to do more contract talky stuff just sat around your fire because people were coming to you. But that was solely for me because I was like, I can't actually say, oh yeah, hire our company because I can't talk.
Okay.
So that was a really nice thing that I done for me, and it was just nice and chilled out, and I really enjoyed that.
And it was away from the Reapers camp as well.
Yeah. The reason it was that is because that was where I wanted to sort of start my canvassing for contracts, but it was also nice just to have you lot there as well, which was a bunch of my good mates and brilliant eye candy with Ryan.
This is true. True. I think it was that event that we got the wonderful photo of Ryan dabbing.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant. It's a great photo. So yeah, it's that was nice, to be honest, because with the heat and everything, everyone was just chilled and sat around around the fire. They were sat around the awning.
Yeah.
And they were enjoying the shade. And it was nice and chill. It was really good.
Yeah.
Something that I've done for me this event
This year.
this year, fucking hell. I don't know. I don't really think I've done a huge deal for me personally, because everything I've done has been I'm trying to get stuff sorted so that it will all then I'll get a nice big windfall for the hall. Or I'm trying to get stuff done so I can get other people involved in bits of game.
The only thing really you do for you is the battling.
Yeah, I think going off and doing that this time, and then losing everybody in the queue to get into the battle at the beginning of the last event was wonderful, because they all went off as a group and they had a great time themselves, and I walked in at the very back on my own, and I went off and had a little fight with Brass Coast. Then I bumped into Bolam, because I didn't have a clue what we were doing in there. I was just there just to fight things and kill. And then all of a sudden, bumping into Bolam and have him saying, "There's this guy going around with a massive feathery neck collar thing going on. So yeah, you need to go and kill him." It's like, right. And so I spent the rest of the battle following him around and getting close. I think I got closer to a lot of people did. And obviously I got the mention in the military council as well, by the generals and everything. So, and they've spoken to Tarek about naming me as well. So yeah, something Mac couldn't get done in 9 years, Cal's got done in like 3 events. Fucking prick. So, hey Jazz, how you doing? I hope you're okay. So yeah, there is that, but I think stepping back into the military game, I'm going to enjoy a lot more.
Will you be able to do that if you go for the other thing?
No. So me wanting to help people, I know I've spoken about this and that, and I've said I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but I'm going to.
Okay.
So I've got a meeting with the head ref at the next event. She's coming down to see me, and we're going to have a chat about me becoming an egregore.
Okay.
Because I get to help people. I'll get to help the new players then, and it'll be a wonderful thing for me, and I know I will love it.
Yeah.
So hopefully that all gets to happen, and it'll be good time. Good times will be had by all. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm looking forward to fighting. I'm going to get myself a cup. And
you got a, I was going to say a warning, an alarm, that you definitely won't miss.
Yes. Goes quite scary as an egregore. Well, that'll be the thing, is that the egregore's spirit will take over. So Cal will be there, just won't be the dominant personality. So the Wintermark egregore, or something of the many names, well, I forget, will be taking over, and they'll dictate what happens. Cal's just the vessel, and then if the egregore spirit goes off to another person, Cal comes back, and then I'll be able to come back as Cal and going off and do my own things again. So it should be a lot of fun if it happens. I think I'll enjoy that a lot.
Yeah.
Rather than just doing the chaos that I bring to Empire. So yeah, it'll be fun regardless.
Yeah.
So regardless of what happens, I will ensure that my game is fun for me, because that's what you need to do for yourselves.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 brand new players coming to find me next event. One of them, him and his group, are literally first time LARPers. Pardon me. They're all turning up, and then they're going to come over and say hi, and I'm going to give them a little bit of help. And then the other one is Scarlett. She's turning up camping OC, and she's going to work in the pub. So that's how she's going to get involved in the game and introduce herself to people. So yeah, good things. And
Working in a pub is a brilliant way to get to know people.
yeah, exactly. So hopefully that will all work well, and everybody will have fun, and yeah, I get to make more money or steal money or whatever. It doesn't matter. And then I'll go off and have my chat with the senators about running for general.
And you can double hat both those roles.
No.
No.
If Cal
So
becomes
that will
general,
be a choice.
yeah, if Cal became general, and then they said, yeah, we want you to become an egregore of wherever, I'd have to make the decision.
Yeah.
And if it was an egregore role that I like the look of, then I'd go and do the egregore.
Yeah.
And that would be interesting as an egregore to say, no, I've got to step down because I can't do this. And that would be fun. It'll be fun. But I just have to see what happens when we get to it, really. So I think there's a lot of fun there for a lot of people. And me going around and seeing all the brand new players in whatever nation and seeing if I can get them involved in game would be fun.
Yeah.
It would be good fun. So
I do think that would be a brilliant role for you, personally.
Yeah, I just have to see what I can come up with, and egregore is a cool job. Yeah, I think all the nations are short of egregores at the moment, so apart from Navarre. So
yeah,
but yeah, I'll just see what happens when I have a chat with Mrs. Head Ref, and go from there, really. So so what are you looking? So what's your goal for the next event then? What's the big thing you're looking forward to?
So my goal for the next event is to try and maintain this a level of professionalism within the Reapers, which we've started doing. Yeah, I know it's good. It's been nice that we've been one of the first people at the battlefield for the last few battles. Just stood there waiting, and it's been excruciatingly hot. But all of the Reapers, if they're in like full play or chain or what have you, they've all been stood there waiting, and we are the first people that the army see just stood there waiting. It's all been going, our contract is coming up to the end, so let's set this standard that we look good, and people know that banner is for us, and properly getting our name out there and know that we can do a job. And that's sort of my real goal. It's just maintaining that, building up actual relationships with other groups. And, we do, within the Reapers, we do a little bit of winter magic. So it's just trying to find other winter magic groups and stuff like that in different nations. There's an opportunity to help out another mercenary band, which I really want to do because I like this other mercenary band because they are lovely people and very fun. So yeah, there's a few things, but I think I may actually, unfortunately, miss that skirmish because of various other bits and pieces going on and council meetings and the usual. But yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to, just because it is that level of pride of just seeing the Reapers stood there in the scorching sun, not complaining, not moaning about it, but just stood there going, right, you know, some of us aren't magical, there are dozens of us.
Dozens. Yeah, well, it's
Dozens.
the same with us in our hall. I mean, there's only it's the magic people outnumber the fighty boys and
Yeah.
fighty people. So, but I mean, the Plowshares started out its own coven now, and everyone's really excited about it. And I'm sat there going, "It's magic. It's boring." So that's my entire interaction with magic in my own hall. I've only been proud when I've seen them behind you on and off the battlefield, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. I like the fighty people. We do
Yeah.
need more butchers. I'm just saying. You know, we're not recruiting, but we do need more butchers. We are not recruiting.
Well, like I said, I've spoken to P. Oh no, Jazz, we're not starting that up on this one as well.
Oh
No,
no,
magic is not
no.
boring. Cal for Conclave. No, see, I blame Bolam for all of this. For fuck's sake,
Get concrete.
Steve. Fucking hell. No, but then again, if you nominate me into the head of an order, which I think can happen, if you get enough votes, you can nominate anyone to the head of an order.
Yeah.
So, it's the Magic's game's weird. Conclave needs spicing up, to be honest. Well, I could do that. Oh, perhaps I should do that. I'll take 1 point in it and then just go in and start shouting at people. But I have to spend mana to talk.
You don't even need to spend a point in magic. You can. There's the magic.
Porpoise Key. Yeah.
Yeah, porpoise key. That's yeah. The magic wagicky thingy mobob that you can take someone in as a guest and yeah.
Yeah, it'd be stuff like that. But yeah, it doesn't interest me. But yeah, the whole magic stuff is I mean, people love it. They really do.
People love it, and I have an understanding of it as myself. I have an understanding of it. I know roughly how it works. Fuck, my character has no idea, hates magic, and goes, yeah, I don't know what this means. We can do this.
I was chatting to a guy called Simon who's in Urizen. I got on really well with him when we were both in Navarre, and then there was a couple of people in Navarre who were dickheads, and they weren't very nice to him. So he went off and joined Urizen. Thankfully, I believe these people have now been banned for bullying. So it's a good thing. And I bumped into him and we were in the pub. And I asked him to explain the magic game to me because I just didn't understand it. Because I thought this might pique my interest a little bit. We were sat there for 3 hours. We got progressively more drunk. And I still don't understand it. It was pointless, but it was fun though. I enjoyed that social interaction because he speaks so passionately about it, about the magic game and about Urizen and that, and it was so nice. But it's just not for me, unfortunately. So
No.
But yeah, that's a thing.
Well, this is it. I'm very much of I enjoy watching people who are passionate and skilled at what they do. So it's like one of my favorite TV programs is called I think it's Blown Away. It's about glass blowing. Glass blowing.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
glass.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It's about glass blowing and no, about sculpture and the artistic uses of glass blowing and stuff like
Very
that.
artistic.
I love it.
So artistic.
It is so artistic.
So artistic.
But I absolutely love that show because I'm like, oh, it's like Forged in Fire. I love Forged in Fire. And I'd love to be able to do that as well. I'd love to be able to do the blacksmithing side of life. But
Well, you meet the right guy, I'm sure.
Right. I will have the chat. No, I'm the one that's trying to be sensible.
Yeah,
I'm the one.
I see. I mean, I understand where you're coming from with that because I love to sit down and chill when I go to bed, and I listen to a priest talk about Buddhism.
Mm,
It's so chill. It's
Yeah.
so chill. Um,
Does it interest you? No, not a
yeah.
jot.
Could you imagine me as a Buddhist monk? No, no, I can't.
No.
Just couldn't do it. I mean, no, it's just not for me. In fairness, Conclave is bureaucracy, the game, to be fair, with only the occasional random happening, encounter, or fight. Yeah, there is that. I mean, I would be tempted to. I mean, I could be tempted to go if something was happening. It was like when all the Siaka heralds turned up. I got approached by a lot of people to be their bodyguard for that because they knew they were coming. So they were saying to me, yeah, we need you to come along and be our bodyguard. You've got to turn up and be all this. We'll get you in and everything like that. I forgot and I didn't go.
Mm.
I mean, you could have imagined Mac in that situation, though. He would have been... Wasn't needed. I thought one of the mages got absolutely stabbed to shit.
Yeah, but that's one.
Yeah, but they're all mages as well. They're all a bunch of wimps.
Oh.
So that is a cat, like, dying for affection.
Yes. Are you just going to sit down and be cute and fluffy?
Yeah.
No. You're
Was
going to
it like
walk
100
around.
healers in 10 feet? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was, I can't remember his name. The Wintermark guy who had pissed off Siaka. So, that was fun. Cute cat.
Yeah, she is.
So, yeah, it was, I would be interested in doing something like that because it's a way a lot of these specific area skirmishes get other people involved in it. So like they do, so like the magic, the conclave skirmishes, that are not where they go off to do magic-y things. There are other people needed for those. Like I know diplomats have gone along, so they've run a combat skirmish for magic people with non-coms involved as well, and they have to go off and do something else. So they have to go off and talk to like a herald, and everyone else has to protect them basically. And it's really interesting how they do those sort of mixed skirmishes. And then you get the militia skirmishes as well, which I've been on. They are a lot of fun. The militia stuff is a lot of fun. It's just a lot of walking to do for that side of game. So I'm not overly interested in that. I just want to do the skirmishes and execute people. It's I'm a simple being.
Simple being. I just want to hit people with an axe.
Yeah. So with your contract being up, so obviously Hurst Hall probably aren't going to renew. Because they seem to be moving off in a different direction. They've now got a war. They're part of a war band.
Yeah.
And all that. So, do you have a preference of nation you'd like to fight with?
So I've built up a good personally, and the group reputation has built up quite a good reputation with some of the generals of Wintermark and the battle captain of Wintermark. We've got that really nice working relationship. So I'd like to carry on working with that, but I also kind of want to go somewhere else as well. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. I'm just gonna see what sort of happens because it's like it would be lovely, really cool to fight with Varushka. I think I'd like that. I think fighting with Varushka would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. How about Urizen? I could see you with Urizen.
It would be. I think it would be an interesting one with Urizen. I think it would be an interesting one.
I could see you with all their sentinels
Mm.
and that as they, well, prepare for death, and then
Yeah.
you lot stood with them as well. So
Yeah.
I think that could be quite an interesting one.
That could be an interesting
I
one.
don't
Yeah.
think they're the wealthiest nation going,
No.
but I think it was just didn't it work out to be the equivalent of like 5 thrones a season or something to hire you?
No, it was a bit more than that.
Was it? How much
Yeah.
did you con Hurstall out of?
We
Sorry,
didn't
not con. It was the other way. Wow.
Oh, they
How-
come themselves.
Yeah, how dumb was Hurstall
No, no,
with it?
no. There was they outbid their competition. That's
But this was
that's
competition that didn't exist.
I don't know. That was before my time. I am completely innocent of this. This was before my time. I do not know. I am claiming ignorance. And yeah,
This is true, actually. This is way before your time.
yeah. So I'm like, I know rumors. I know rumors, but I do not know anything.
So I think that this is a perfect example of how fun the trading game is as well, because it's so shocking in game.
Hi, Digby.
Hey, Dick. So I took my glasses off, and then to read it, I like what?
You've come back to dangerous laughter.
How you doing?
No.
How you doing? So it was very much. It's really nice because when you talk to people in game and you're going, oh, I've done. It's like there's this, and this, and people are like, oh yeah, right, we're all here working together, and it's like, yes, we're all working together. And they're like, yeah, this is really cool, and then everyone expects everybody to tell you the truth. The biggest advice I could to give to everybody, if you're interested in trading, people lie. That's it. People will lie. And because it's like the perfect example was I was on trial as Mac, and shockingly I was in trial for murder, and the magistrate said, so why did you kill this person? It's like, I didn't kill the person. And it's like, but repeatedly and without remorse. Exactly.
It's a union, honest. It's not a
exactly not
cult.
But it's just saying to them, no, I didn't kill this person. It's all I heard was that they, for fuck's sake. All I was saying to them was that this person was really unvirtuous. They were a coward. They ran away, and then they betrayed their own unit so that they could get out of a battle. And they were like, really? And then like this person, the person who I had murdered, who I had openly admitted to murdering beforehand, his group was stood there going, he said what? And I was just like, yeah. They said he was saying to the Jotun that if he can leave, he will basically, because where they are, if they headed along, they would come in behind you and he would cut you all off. And they're like, a fucking prick. And they believing all of this shit I was making up. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting away with this. And they were just like, yeah, of all of this information that's come to light, because they were going to the militia saying, have you got any information on this? It's like, no, we weren't in the battle. And they're like, if we want to speak to people who are around in the battle, then so that could take like another couple of events, a couple of seasons. And it's just like, okay. It's like, well, if you all believe that he is the sort of person to do this, and it's like, it sounds like he would do this. And I was like, oh, thank fuck for that. So they went off really angry with this guy. The funny thing was the person I murdered was stood there in this group going, I have no idea who this person you're talking about, but I'm sure he's lovely. It was wonderful. So, and the magistrate is just like, okay. It's like, well, yeah, you said you didn't kill him, and so, but you've heard that, so this is obviously, so even if you did kill him, it would be for, like, virtuous reasons. So I got let off. It's great.
It's always good.
But people lie.
Mm.
So it's going into a deal and saying, "Oh, I've got this." It's like I conned the Axos last event.
Yeah,
That was it. And I made like 4 times what I should have done from one potion. I know it was only something I bought for a crown, and I sold it to them for a throne.
okay.
No, 2 crowns bought and sold for a throne. So it was all, yeah, it's all above board, but I lied.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing. And then seeing people get believe something hook, line, and sinker, and then paying a fortune, an absolute fortune, to to the Reapers for it. It does make me chuckle, and it's good role play as well.
It is cracking roleplay, and to be complete, because I am quite a straight down the line person. So if I've paid a certain amount for something, I'll say that's what I've paid, or that's just my character arc, and that's a throwback from me because I am very much that's how it is. But the best one I ever saw do it was actually Bolan.
Yeah.
He bought a potion, a drug, in-character drug, off of a Navarre for 1 throne. Then a member of he decided he didn't want it. A member of our group came up to him and said, "Oh, what did you pay for that?" 2 thrones. Okay, here's 2 thrones. What was even better, though, is he borrowed the throne to buy it in the first place.
That does sound like a very Jean de Savos thing to do.
It was amazing to watch. He borrowed it, he then paid back, and ended up a throne better off. And it was like, oh, you did pay that throne back. I saw you pay that throne back, Bolan. You can't try and be that shady.
Did you pay me my throne back that I gave you for the date? Who's paying 2 thrones? I need to meet this person. I know people who paid more.
Did I? I was drunk.
I know,
yes.
I know people who have paid more than that, Jess. So I sold 1 vial of Twilight. I think that was like 16 thrones. But Twilight is so rare now. So rare. I really need it. I need to get that back into my life again.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more about the Union. Wow. Yeah. Well, Digby is there.
It's not a cult, honest.
Not a cult. Definitely not a cult. But I mean, I do love the Union. I'm gonna say that, and I love the fact so many unions are popping up now. Have you heard about all of this? So was it the Kikabeo Union is there? We need to get the Drug Dealers Union, I think, going. Perhaps that
Drug Dealers Union.
The Drug Dealers Union. Perhaps that could come under the Farmers Union. Perhaps Digby can expand. I'll have a chat with people.
Yeah.
See if we can pay into the Farmers Union. See if he'll cover us as well. Some peeps are selling Golden Lotus for 2 crowns, and I wish I bought it all. Yeah, I think because the Grapevine, the newspaper, the 8 months. Thank you, CJ. That's awesome. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, because now it's not illegal, and it's not going to be made illegal. I've got a meeting with a magistrate this event, and I'm proving it. So it's a wonderful thing, and I've got special deals lined up with the magistrates as well. Because I'm better than the militia at doing these things, but I love my special permission thing that I have as well. Oh dear. Oh, thank you, hun. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Dr. Balderdash. That's amazing. Dr. Balderdash, I like that name.
That is an awesome name.
That's a good name. I haven't seen anyone beat Spunky Bumlove yet, but it is definitely up there. You two have cheered me up this evening. I don't know how.
Oh, that's good.
No reason to be illegal as far as I can see. No. Well, this is the thing. In the grapevine, there is a wonderful... Oh, we've nearly got a smear campaign. Not a smear campaign. A smear campaign is what I was talking about in the grapevine. A hype train is what's going on in chat at the moment.
Oh,
For fuck's sake,
cool.
yeah.
Right, we've got a smear campaign in chat.
A smear
What?
campaign in chat. Let's fucking dox the Apothecaries Guild. We're not doxing the Apothecaries Guild. Yeah, but it's not smear if it's true. This is very true. I'm happily going to be slagging off the Apothecaries Guild to anyone who'll listen. I might have to nick Alf's trumpet next event so I can go and stand outside the Apothecaries Guild and just go, what the fuck are you buying from here for? So you need that potion? Okay, yeah. Go down to the Tinston Plowshare. They won't charge you as much as this place. That's it. And I'm going to stand there. It's hallowed to pride now.
Of course.
See, I need to get it... we need to get another one made and find a false... See if there's a false virtue of anger. No, it's hate, isn't it? There's the false virtue of hate. So get one hallowed to hate.
Hallowed to hate.
I just keep telling anyone who asks about a guild they must be league-based. Hate makes 8. There is a cult of hate. See, I'd be up for that. I'd be well up for that. Alright, I think for a hype train, I need, is it one more gifted sub or a bits donation, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
I think that's what it is. I'm not saying that someone should do it, but someone should fucking do it.
It would be nice.
Hey, thank you, Dolly. Oh no, Jazz! I saw
Jazz,
you clicking away.
It wasn't me.
Hey! I'm looking forward. Jazz is coming down to spend coming down to us on Thursday evening, and we're going to be
lovely.
Chilling. It's really, really cool. She made my amazing the bone and skull necklace.
Yeah.
That Cal wears. It was originally made for Mac. But the event that I got it, Mac obviously died. So I couldn't wear it.
No.
So I'm now wearing it as Cal, and I'm loving it to pieces. So, but yeah, level 1 hype train. That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, and 68% away from level 2. Just saying.
So technically 32% away from level 2.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing the little smear campaign and working against the Apothecaries Guild. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And then, so this event, then you're pretty much going to be. Are you? Well, no, you're not overly worried, are you, about running off to get a new contract quickly sorted?
I'm not overly worried at all. No, it's it's the joy with being Crimson Reapers is people generally know our name.
Yeah.
It was a very funny moment when someone turned round to a relatively new member of the Reapers at one of the previous events and said, "Oh, yeah, if you want to know about crime or anything, I have an in with the Crimson Reapers." It was like, this was a member of the Crimson Reapers stood there going, "Oh, really?" Literally just went in with the, "Oh, really? Oh, please tell us more. What's your in?" "Oh, yeah, I know where they're camped, and, I know where we're bloody camped. We literally welcome people in. Come and see us, please. No one comes this far up because it's all the way up the hill." We love people.
I love it when that sort of stuff happens, though. I really, really do.
The rumour mill is so fun. So fun.
I had a wonderful one in that same sort of thing in Wintermark. So this is when Mac had just joined Wintermark, and I'm known for being quiet, shy, and reserved. And this young lad had basically followed me around in a battle. And he then went running up to people to tell him that he did all of this amazing stuff. And that he had saved Tarek's life in this battle. And I'm stood there listening. This is when I used to go to Moot. I don't go anymore because it's boring as shit. And I'm stood there listening, going, these all sound very familiar to me. And I'm turning to people I was with in the battle, going, didn't I do that? They're like, yeah. It's like, just wait. It's like, we were hearing him talking about it in the pub. It gets better. And I'm stood next to Tarek at the time, going, it's like, oh, this is ridiculous. I say, I wonder if he'll claim that he saved your life when I did it.
Mm.
Seconds later, he's there, claimed. He claimed to save Tarek's life. And I was just like, and he's looking at me going, you've only got one thing to do. Like, yeah, so like walking into the middle of the movie, and there's like, you can wait your fucking turn. It's like, no, get out of the fucking way. So this prick is claiming credit for everything I did. It's like, so I'm here to kill him. And they're like, oh, they're like, no, you can wait till afterwards. It's like, no, I got mace out. It's like, no, I'm gonna fucking have him now. I just walked on. He ran out. He was actually, one of the fun things was the Dunnings stopped him.
Mm.
And they were just like, did he really claim everything? It's like, and Tarek had followed me, and they're just like, yeah, he said none of it's true. And they'll just look at him, and then they're just like, do you want to kill him? And so we all say that he fell on his own mace 5 times. I was just like, nah. So I beat him a few times, left him on his bleed count, and then sort of like picked him up and basically just said, yeah, fuck off. And I said, and the thing was, is that he had to earn a name from Wintermark as like something, a challenge that he had to do for the Iron Duke as well. So it was so funny. And then he went into the next battle and died.
Oh dear.
Yeah, bless his cottons. So
Was his name Will? Is he in the Navy?
No, it's not Will. Oh. I don't know Will in the Navy.
Don't you?
No.
Oh.
No. So unfortunately, everyone knows
It's no fun when he's not here.
No, it's not. It's really not. But,
I like taking the mick out of him to his face.
Yeah, bless him. He's got a very good. I've got so much time for Will.
Yeah,
A very good sense of humour. He's a good lad. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
He's a nice lad.
So, but yeah, so that's I like it when people do that sort of thing. Oh, I've gone in with the Reapers. It's like everyone's got a fucking in with the Reapers. They're there.
We're hardly inconspicuous either. No. It's like, and also we're very welcoming to anyone who wants to come into our camp. It's like for Charlemagne's birthday party, we were handing out invites. Did you see the invite?
Yes.
It was amazing, and again, just.
Well, I had
fellas.
the invite. I think I turned up briefly because I was looking at doing something else.
No, you weren't going to the theatre.
No, I didn't go to the theatre. No.
That was the event before, where I found you in the theatre. But yeah, you did go briefly. But again, the invite was brilliant. And we just basically had an open camp for anyone who wanted to come in and free drink, eat free food, and watch the Coctopus performed and various other musical artists and stuff like that. And it was like, just, we're not a closed off camp. We're not a closed off group. We're lovely.
Yeah, I mean, everyone in the Reapers is really good. Very, very friendly. You've got one of the best mediators in the field in your Prince.
Yeah.
If you are ever looking for a mediator and someone says, "Oh, let's get the Prince from the Crimson Reapers," just kill yourself. Just retire your character, because this could be over like who owes who a crown. He will mediate one of you into being executed. That's how good he is.
He is amazing.
He is so good. I mean,
for entertainment value.
Oh, entertainment
it's
value.
Worth it.
It's worth every ring. It really is incredible value. For proper value, no, never get him at all, ever. He is truly terrible. Back again with a question. If you both had to make new characters in a new nation together, where would you go?
Ooh. Because, again, I think I'm going back, leaning towards Varushka a little bit.
Varushka.
Yeah.
Crimson Reapers are lovely, apart from Bolin.
We are.
Thank you, Dan. Cunt. Yeah.
But yeah, honestly,
Varushka.
Varushka would probably get my vote. I think they're an intriguing nation that I don't know enough about.
Oh my god, I've just had a concept. I've had an idea for 3 characters that we could do.
Oh,
So
God.
Digby's just said Marches of Varushka. Helen said Varushka, so there you go, that's 4. We could do 4, like, load of us going to Varushka all as literally...
Cousins.
No, brothers.
Brothers. Okay.
Brothers and sister. All very, very different personalities, but all very, very much insane. Yeah, I think that would be...
Just a little bit off the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I did it... Oh, Rich has just joined at the perfect moment, because I'm about to go... See, I would make my character a necrophiliac.
Yes!
I'm pretty sure of all of the things that are illegal in Empire, I don't think that's one of them. That will have to be checked, but I think might be something that's really out there, but it's not illegal. I'd go back to Varushka as a creepy witch again if you all did. You come in and be our sister.
Yes!
So,
just anyone who joins the group just becomes another brother or sister. That would be so funny.
I thought I'd come and see what you were up to. Not disappointed with the first comment. Oh, and Mochi as well. Hello, how are you doing? Are you good? Morozny had 9 sisters after all. You see, because I had the joke of playing, like this is a long, long time ago, of saying, if Mac became Emperor, I'd have him go insane and then slowly start to do things like he'd wear a dress and all of this sort of stuff. But then it was just like, no, that's crossing a line and I'm not willing to do it. But I think having everybody brother or sister, and that's it. Thankfully, there are no references to necrophilia on the wiki.
I also love the fact that he's just going to look that up for us.
Thank you, Bolam. That's amazing. I think that would be a lot of fun. It'll be like, so yeah, we got all of this one. Just don't let that one near a graveyard. No. Your people are dead? Okay, fine. Look, Sven, just fuck off.
Sven.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
There are cannibal cults though, so that could go that route. Oh yeah, I'm a cannibal. That's gone one step too far. Look, you're meant to cook your chicken, not fuck it.
Oh God.
It's like American Pie, just worse.
I can just see it as
For dads would like to know your location. I love it. Thank you, Digby.
I just can imagine the family like Deliverance.
Oh my god, dual use items.
Oh God.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Actually,
I'm
love this
absolutely
idea.
crying. See, we dual use items. Fucking hell, that's mental. Oh, pleasure and nourishment. It's like we had the idea
Just like a sheep.
to do the racist Urizen. Who, hey, if you weren't from Urizen, you're not welcome. You're not one of us. But as it got explained to us by Matt P, you will die very quickly. So we're all going to hell, or whatever the Empire version is.
Have I ever told you you look like a snack?
Oh. Wow. We're all bad people.
We are bad people, and I'm
I'm all here
loving
for it.
this concept now.
I'm all here
I
for it.
I am definitely running with this idea now of
So
how we could
we
do
get
it.
all the Hefty fam arrive at one event, same family, all brothers and sisters, all in Varushka.
And husbands and wives.
Oh,
Ooh, brothers and sisters and husbands and wives.
Mm.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, Ryan's missed some
Oh.
amazing stream here.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have thought?
Sven, ever said that to you? Don't go into battle. He will kill you just to snack. You're not
I
wrong.
also love the fact that this whole spiral started with a really innocent, sensible question.
It's the Waltons. It's the Walton. Oh, fucking hell. The Waltons After Dark. That's what that is. In an M&S sexy voice. This isn't just chicken. It's slow roasted rosemary and thyme chicken in suspenders and a basket. Wow, that's impressive. Agrement recipe hour. Fucking wow. This is just. See, I think the recipe Urzani recipe. See, I saw recipe. The racist Urzan idea was a great idea because you're going to have a tent, you're going to have a hot tub, you're going to do everything in the hot tub, and you're going to be just there being dicks to everybody, and then you get rolled. This is a concept. Everybody will die so quickly. We're all fucked immediately.
Yeah.
You look good. Got any pepper?
Oh God! Just a nibble, nibble on the forearm.
Just a nibble.
You don't need it.
Just a nibble. Yeah.
Just
Like, look, we found his arm. Do you need that? Oh man, this is just.
But you could literally have the pub. You know, you could have the Rusty Ring pub and call it just a nibble.
You need to make sure everyone is carrying LARP safe cooking implements. Just because you've got a frying pan. That would be so good. I'd have to get a like a LARP safe leg.
LARP leg.
Yeah. Should we just be nibbling on a packet of toenails? Yeah. That's my jerky. Oh, the bloke. Yeah. Yeah, I've had these ones in all this mint. So this is like Tic Tacs for me. No one's going to eat my stew if I make it now. Oh, I will.
I would. Yeah.
I
And
really
again,
yes.
that would just be funny. Just a stew cooking with like questionable,
appendages sticking out of it. I think that would be a great stream to do. I've had this idea of Empire LARP group concepts that will get you killed on your first day.
How to be executed.
Yeah.
Day 1 Empire.
I mean, taxmen.
Taxmen.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I'm here for your taxes. I'm here to collect. I wonder how many people would actually pull that off and go, yeah, I'm here to collect your 1 ring tax. And just go round to everybody. You owe the Empire a ring. What's the hot tub for then? Boiling the bag adversaries. Oh, that would be good. But no, I want to be comfortable. Literally just to sit there and go, sup?
I did see a hot tub in Tesco's. It's an inflatable hot tub, but it had a wood look on the outside, and I was like,
ooh. I would love to do that. I would do that. That would be so good. It would take a long time to fill up.
Then you've got to actually make it into a jacuzzi. You'd have to have a generator running power and.
Yeah. Roman Greek. Well, it is now. It wasn't back when we had this idea. Carry a hand around, chew a finger every now and then. Trail rations. Yeah. The Anvil tax. Highguard start charging to rent the land for each summit. Taxmen and Highguard would be murdered. Yeah. I'd be tempted to just to see Agrement or Herald. It sounds cool. Yeah. I think that would be a lot of fun. If Agrement heard that there were genuinely a group of cannibals in Varushka. I mean, it's not illegal. It's like these people are dead. What do you care? Get the fuck away from me. That would be it. I think. Hey, Blue. Perfect timing, mate. Everyone, people, hype for E3. We're discussing a new concept. So at the moment, we're going to get as many people from the Hefty fam as we can to all play brothers and sisters in Varushka, and we're all cannibals. Oh my god, we should get Jazz to play our matriarch.
Yep.
Yeah, Baba Yaga. Really do that. Have the cauldron going. Oh, I could just see it. That'd be epic. My entire concert, I'd play Igor from Young Frankenstein.
But you've also got, because obviously it's the, I may be wrong here. Isn't it the Vrshka tradition of you share food and drink?
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. So welcome to Varushka. Pinky.
but it's that if you don't take this food or drink, we will be incredibly insulted. Please eat your no, I mean it's no relation to you, honest.
Yeah. Yeah. No accents. I think Varushka as a whole decided when everything kicked off with Ukraine to drop the accents, because they felt it was in poor taste. So, which I think was a great idea. I really do. Even though I did hear someone in the field refer to the whole idea as woke, which is just fucking ridiculous. My housemate called me Baba Ganoush.
Baba Ganoush.
It works. Good thing this is an idea with great taste. Ah. Thank you, Ian.
So
Rusty
when
Cummings
we
goes full Borat and everyone loves it. See, I think it's good in instances, but I think I know a lot of people who had the full like faux Russian accent and they dropped it. Yes, it's not a uniform decision, but I know a lot of people have dropped the accent, so
yeah,
they put it down to the individual. Well, it's always been down to the individual.
So what's our backup character?
So after the cannibals, so when the cannibals have been killed off.
Yeah, so on the Friday when we change into our new characters.
So on Saturday after we've been killed on Friday. So on Saturday when we roll up as our new characters, what nation are we going to go into?
I'm going to say something, and I never thought I'd say it, but there's a reason for it. There is a reason for it. Highguard.
I can see Highguard.
And then set up a toll on the route to the Sentinel Gate, so when everyone goes through the weapons check, you can literally be like, "Oh yeah, you just got to pay for the weapons check because you should have been here earlier." That'll be a.
I fucking hate tolls.
I know.
I hate it so much.
I know. But I'm just thinking of another way of dying quickly, because then we can do another nation and another.
Tolls.
We could do another nation and another sort of group on the Sunday.
I got so much grief for that toll that was set up in Wintermark. The following day, I had so many people coming up to me going, because of your toll, we all walk down and then walk back around to go the other way. And there was a lot of people, and it was just like, okay, nothing to do with me. But I hated that toll. I hated it so much. I genuinely did. So,
toll outside Conclave.
A toll outside Conclave would be funny. And then bring it to Steve. Thank you, Bolan. But I just, I mean, I can understand where like they were coming from when they put it up and all of that, but no, No, it's not for me. For me, it takes away part of the game, the spirit of the game in a way as well.
But for them, it gave them some game for the time.
It gave them some game for the time. I don't believe a word of it when they say they made 20 odd thrones. So full of shit. But yeah, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me at all. When I was walking up to them and I was going up to them and I was armed. If I think it was Digby who came up and spoke to me and was like, calm down. I was actually going to beat the shit out of everybody up there and leave them all on their bleed count, because I did notice that no one was fucking armed. And I had everything on me. So, yeah, I was going to batter everyone. So, yeah, out of character, Steve is like, yeah, you do what you do for game. That's fine. In character, Steve was very angry. Not Steve. Cal was very angry, because that shows no fucking loyalty to the Empire whatsoever.
I know, it was hilarious. Sat there watching you as Cal fuming about it, and there's me just going, this could be funny. Not being able to talk.
I had Smith come up to me and were like, "It's like, are we all right?" And I'm like, out of character, yeah. In character, don't fucking come near me, prick. I'd have loved to. Yeah, I was on it. The only time I've done that once. Oh my god, it seems to happen to me. I said to Helen last night, actually, we were watching The Witcher, and I was saying, fuck me, I always play the same characters. Or very similar characters. And I did, it was, Scott will remember this. So when I played my first character, Cernanos, Highguard did a smear campaign against me. Not just people, Highguard. And they put out a pamphlet and were spreading rumours that I was a werewolf. For the lot, there we go. Thank you. It was so funny. They put out a pamphlet saying that I was a werewolf and I ate kids. It was so good. It really worked in my favour. It made me so much more popular than I was at the time. It was really. So I had. So someone gave me a wolf mask.
Oh.
It's true, I've seen it, sponsored. So someone gave me a wolf mask and everything, and it was really fun, and I really enjoyed that. But I forget, something happened, and I got armoured up, and I was walking down. This was, I think it was Urizen who did something, and I picked up everything, and I was on my way to kill Urizen. I was on my own, and I was walking down there because. Who's going to expect it? I walk into Urizen's camp and everyone's just stood there around chatting, and then you start hitting people and they start dropping. No one's going to go, I should probably go and grab a weapon. But I'm there in full plate, both weapons drawn, and you're taking people out. No one's doing anything for the first 10 people you kill. That's it. No one's doing a thing. So I've done that, and then... I think it was as Mac I was going. I was on my way up to the Dunnings. I'm glad someone stopped me. That would have been an interesting fight. I mean, I would have probably killed
a few of them.
What's his face? The head Dunning. I would have made a point of executing him because that would have just been a big change within the Dunnings. So, and I think me and Chris would have had a laugh about that later that evening in the pub. So, but I think it's I think that would have been quite fun. So I've done it a few times actually, where I've decided, right, yeah, you all need to die. And that. So someone put in the papers that my housemate has a collection of chest wigs, and to come ask him about them. We still have no idea who did it. So that's amazing. That so
is
good.
Brilliant.
I really love that. Fucking hell. So So Highguard for a second.
just because I think you could have some fun with it.
Yeah, I do like. I mean, I do like the idea of Highguard. Now you speak to more people in Highguard, and I've had more interaction with people in Highguard. They are the people there are great.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Shattered Tower. I mean, Scott, for example, is in Highguard. So there's a lot of stuff going on there, which could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And and I need to head on down to Highguard, to be honest, and Highguard just sounds and looks like fun police to me. I can understand that. I can
understand that. But I do also think you could have some fun with... I think you can read the wiki and take your own interpretation a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can have a little bit of fun with it.
Hi, Mark. How you doing, man? Long time no see. How you doing? Are you good? I hope work is treating you well. You work too much. You work way, way too much.
A lot of game being a fanatic or corrupt. That's it. The corrupt, I think, we could have fun with.
Yeah, you could put the Crimson Reapers into Highguard, and I think it would work really well. So, I'm potentially going life drama, but good. Well, I hope you're doing all right, man. I hope you're fine. Yeah, so I'm looking at going to CP potentially at the end of August.
Yeah.
To do some filming. And the group that I'm part of, they are incredibly, they're racist magicians, basically, racist wizards. If you're not a wizard and you can't do magic, you're not good enough. No, if you're not,
I know the type.
Yeah, Nick. So
no, our whole coven, because they're all cursed because of the tooth tree.
Yeah, so they came up with the idea of if you can't do magic, then you can't be. You're not good enough. You shouldn't be involved in them. You don't want it. They don't want you around them. So I'm in their group, and Steve hates magic. Steve doesn't do magic. So I am a dwarf who can't do magic. But he's been trained to believe that he can do magic when he assaults people, and he hits them and goes, what was it? Like broken bone, and other magic calls that don't exist within the system. So fire, stuff like that, lightning bolts, things like that. Yeah, aneurysm.
Diarrhea.
Exactly. That's exactly aneurysm.
Aneurysm.
Yeah.
Twisted
testicular torsion.
Testicular torsion.
Just stuff like that.
Hitting someone. Farmer Giles.
It would be.
God.
Yeah, it would be so fun. It would be so much fun. So I'm going off to do that, and I think that sort of concept will work brilliantly in Highguard as well. So much super. If you're not in Highguard, well, it's like you're as anyone, but I think Highguard would be great. If you're not in Highguard, you shouldn't even be in the Empire. But you'd never leave Highguard. Oh dear. Hitler with a wand. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. So, but that's the sort of concept they've gone for. So, hear me out. Highguard, drunk monk, just goes around yelling about the virtues and how some people are great and others are very unvirtuous. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Our whole cursed bloody coven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I think that could be a lot of fun as well.
Yeah,
I just think when I'm done with Wintermark, yeah, I will be looking for a change. I know you.
There is
me.
there is also the other concept of going to Dawn and taking the love the false virtue of love one step too far.
It's already been done a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's a shame.
It's like every event at the moment for them. So,
No,
yeah.
I mean, as in literally come into the Love Shack sort of affair.
Can we have a faded sign as well?
Yeah.
I hope people got that fucking reference. I really do. That was a great reference. If you
That
don't-
was a brilliant reference.
Thank you. No,
Oh.
is that not Brass Coast? No, this is true as well, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That could fit there too. I'll have to put it at the side of the road.
Side of the road.
Thank you, Pete. Mwah!
It says 15 miles.
Yeah, that would be so good. I could get me that bird's nest blonde wig as well. I'll have one of those, and I could do like that.
I
so.
do think your next character should have hair, though.
I'm going to get a wig. It was I was talking to about it. I think it might have been. I think I might have messaged Abby a long time ago and asked her if she could help me when I finally do it. Because she does a lot of wigs, so I'll have to do that. A full-on Karen wig. No, this is going to be long blonde. I'm going to dye all of this. Well, I say dye. I'm going to get the colouring for all of this, and I'm going to go long blonde hair, and I'm going to have. I'll speak to Abby and I'll see about getting it. About getting it all done, and then I'm going to go full on pretty boy. Really nice kit and all of that sort of stuff. So completely. This is a fantastic idea. I love it. So, is it Sheen for wigs? Surprisingly okay, unless you want to spend lots. I don't want to spend lots. I will have a look. Thank you, Jazz.
Yeah, because the Varushka idea, that could be quite nice as well.
If we did the Varushka thing, I'd have I'd do the blonde thing for Varushka, and I'd have the.
Yeah.
I'd
A Blackbeard.
I'd have
Blonde
to get
hair, Blackbeard.
Blonde hair, black beard. Well, we could do something like that.
We could have quite a lot of fun with that, I think.
Me and Kit were talking about doing it in Navarre and saying that we're going to make new characters together, like a skunk. We were talking about doing two characters, going back to Navarre again, and we're going to play brothers again. And I was going to get the blonde wig, and I was going to come in. I was just going to be like the chubbier version of him. The Varushka idea is a really good idea. So,
Witch Hovel and Stew. Oh.
yeah, so I just love the idea of stew.
Yeah, I am.
Oh no, if you had a ginger beard, I might get confused after all.
Oh, it's got to be done. Got to be done
now.
now.
I need a ginger wig. Get the ginger beard. And my name is Bean de Savos.
Bean de Savos.
The Orc is happening when Matt Kaz and Andy come back to the Orcs. So as soon as they do that, I will be planning my Orc character.
Yeah.
So that is a definite. That will happen.
At some point.
I'm going to be playing a shaman type character who's basically going to be off his tits all the time on stuff. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I may be in Dawn by then. Well, your loss. So, but yeah, there'll be loads of stuff. I think there's a lot going on there, and I've just realised the time. And I said to Helen, because she hasn't had a very good day, so everyone give Helen some love.
Lots of love for Helen.
We've cheered her up a bit, so
good.
We're gonna sit down and I'm gonna go and sit down.
Go for. Are you gonna sit down and go for a walk?
We're gonna sit down and go for a walk.
And no one gets that reference. No one gets that sit down and go for a walk reference.
I'm gonna sit down and go for a walk. Is that playing Death Stranding?
What? I was just talking about the happy generating walk from earlier.
Yes.
Yes.
He got didn't his wife hire a private detective. I remember reading somewhere that someone, because she kept on checking his Fitbit, and at 1 o'clock in the morning every night he was getting like 500 steps.
Wasn't it like
He was just wanking.
yeah,
He was just wanking, and she thought he was having an affair, and that was it.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I've been sat outside your place for a week. He's never left. His car's still there, and that was it.
well, of course his car. If it's only 500 steps, that's only 250 steps to the house without any movement out the house either.
Yeah, this is true. There we go. But
Okay.
yeah, I have to do a stream now of concepts that will get you, according to my ex, wanking is cheating.
Right.
No, I'm not saying nothing. Oh dear. This is a dark road.
Sorry, I know. We said we weren't going. What? In what respect? In the sort of like every sperm is sacred respect,
Yeah. I'm back. Thank you, Mark. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to ask either. I'm not, and Pete's right, yeah. By that thinking, looking at yourself in the mirror is looking at other people. Fuck me. I'm going to do a stream of group concepts that will get you killed in day
executed.
one. All right, now who to get onto that stream?
But you can't do it. So it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna start shouting false virtues. No, it's got to be cleverly done. It can't just be a.
You just touched someone else's ass. What? Just wiped my bum. Exactly. How could you? How dare you? How very dare.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think it's just concepts to get you banned, but it's just like you can't do.
Not to get you banned, to get you executed.
To get you executed, but just steer clear of like any real hate, because that gets you banned from me. I don't want it.
No.
But yeah, so. Oh god, yeah, that's so funny. That's tickled me. That really has. This has been a lot of fun.
Good.
So, and Helen's saying, just keep this one short tonight. So we're nearly at 2 hours.
Okay. Well, and we've actually talked about LARP this time as well.
What if my hate is directed towards Tiny?
Oh, fine.
Yeah, that's not an issue.
That is.
It's
positively encouraged.
It is yeah. It's like we should get a T-shirt made saying "I love everyone apart from Tiny." Good, it already is. There we go. Yeah.
The next Hefty Yeti T-shirt. Hefty Yeti welcomes everyone except Tiny.
Yeah. Hefty Yeti. Fuck Tiny. But no, the next T-shirt is I've got a special one-off.
Special one-off edition.
I've got a special one-off edition that's being made, and it's only going to 3 people, so that's good.
What is it?
I'm not reading that out.
Oh, Will. I'll never look at him in the same way again.
What, Tiny? I know, I can't now. But Mark,
I regret reading those words.
But considering how big Mark is as well, he's not a small guy. As well, he probably could. It's but yeah, I think doing something like that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're getting a special one-off T-shirt made for the Epic Armory thing.
Yeah.
Just for the people who are going to that. So if you are going, let me know, because we can get all of that
Would you look
Have
at
people stopped playing the game to come and watch? Because, you know, they fucking should. Well, would you look at that? The Twitch turns us up. Yes, I know, but I haven't read it out. Yeah, of course we have. Thank you. Oh dear. But no, this has been a lot of fun. But I like the idea of doing that as a stream as well. That'd be a fun stream. Probably do like
Yeah.
a Friday night or something like that. Get a few people on, and then just have to be very careful and get proper mods in.
Get proper mods in.
Well, no, just make sure Helen's watching, and she's
Yeah.
sat on the sofa next to me. So you look at me, give me a look of,
No.
oh dear, yes please. Right, so I'll have to think very carefully. So I think me and 3 others
Yeah.
to do that sort of stream, just for a laugh. Not at E3, but we'll be at E4 for all your misguided adventures. Well, it'll be good to see you there, man. It really would. You have been missed. But I have been getting to see a lot of Lee, which has been really nice. Even though he shaved his beard off and he just looks like a wrong'un now. Bring Tiny's always there. We will introduce you to Tiny at E4 because, yeah, just don't call him a wank sock.
I've called him worse, to be fair.
This is true. He probably gets called a lot worse. But yeah, we'll do that stream because I think that stream will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we'll get some people in, and we'll have a laugh with it.
Yeah.
I think. But we'll need a sensible person in there as well.
Nick.
Nick. Yes, a drink along stream.
Oh.
I'd personally recommend not meeting him, to be honest. Salt has a point. No, definitely not, Mark. No, you're like Kit. When it comes to if there's drinking involved and it's the stream is involved, you and Kit are both banned. You are not allowed on stream because I know what you're both like when you've had a bit to drink.
Someone who was executed for heresy.
I can have a chat with Aaliyah. And that I know a few people who've been executed for heresy. For fuck's sake, yeah, behave. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a little drink along stream. Ooh, idea. Oh no. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a drink along stream. We'll get some people in. Me and Kit as guests. No, not fucking happening. Unless you were both sober. A Brass Coast person was for hatred recently. Yeah, that was False Kurt. Live from The Hobbit. Yeah, well, I am doing a live stream from Kit's garden.
At some point.
Yeah, where we're going to have the fire going, and we'll have my live stream set up from the garden. So we'll see what that looks like, because that could be a lot of fun as well. But yeah, I think we'll do probably next Friday. We'll do the and me. You behave. We'll see. But yeah, we'll look at look at doing that on Friday, because that could be a lot of fun. Because that'll be the last Friday before the event.
Yeah.
Well. Okay, leave Tiny. But fucking hell.
Yeah, because then you go on to after that Friday, you then go on to the basically week of charity streams, don't you?
Yes, this is true. I'd forgotten all about that. I've been so preoccupied. So yeah, so next week, the week after, yeah, I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday charity streams for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So that's a day of Sea of Thieves. Everyone has to be in pirate gear. Then it's a tabletop game of 7th Sea. And then I'm doing a day of military milsim stuff. So Armour Squad, 6 Days in Fallujah, Starship Troopers. I know the one that we all want to play the most is Starship Troopers.
But, you know, I would say miss out on squad, but that's because squad is
Well,
pain.
I was given a free key for squad, so
Doesn't make it any less pain.
no, I know, but it'll be a laugh. It'll be a laugh.
The
So,
Starship Troopers, 7 days, and
6 days.
yeah, 6 days. Yeah, 6 days. I gave them an extra one.
Yeah.
They can have an extra day. It's fine.
And you played 2 games. Well, yeah. I mean, Starship Troopers is a lot of fun, and I'll be there for the whole day on it. Pretty much, I'll be playing it a lot, and you can have up to 16 people.
16 people on your team.
In your team, so you could eventually do a whole map just with the 16 of us. So if we had 16 of us, yeah, I'd do that easy. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm potentially getting other streamers who are involved in the day doing the Make-A-Wish stuff to be involved and come and say hi and do a little bit here and there. So I think Dan TDM potentially. So yeah,
you just said words to me that I don't understand.
He's a big streamer. I think he plays Minecraft. I'm not too sure what he does.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the kids love him. So
Do they?
no more annoying rando spamming voice on it. No, I turn off voice chat. I ignore it. I think the last time I had voice chat on Starship Troopers, there was some kid crying and saying, "Please stop getting the orange gas."
Yes, I remember that one. That was very funny.
That was
we
good.
we were playing.
Was that with you? That was Joe as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah.
it was you, me, and Joe. Just
yeah. But
and
Ed the Penguin would help play on a charity Zoom. Yeah, I would love to get Ed involved. I'll have to. I'll tag him in a tweet and see if we can get him involved as well. Yeah, be a lot of fun. But yeah, I might like message a lot of random people to see if we can get them involved in a bit of a charity thing. And then obviously if they say no, it just means they're a bad person. So we'll tweet it out to peeps. But I cancelled Twitter Blue and now my account is locked. Really? That sucks. That's awful. I'm not surprised though, the way Elon runs things. But still. Anyway, so I'm going to call the stream there because we've been going for over 2 hours now and I said it would only be a short stream. So let's... So we're going to go and let's go and raid someone as well because I can.
oh, we've lost the cameras. Yeah, you've tapped out.
No,
it would only be a part 3, Bolam. I've only been on once before.
Yeah, so let's go and raid the Longest Dave because he's only just started off at everything, and it'll be nice to give him a bit of support and that because streaming's hard.
Yeah, it's
hard and it can really hit your mental health really, really hard. Awesome stream as always, dude. Cheers, Gavin. Thanks very much, mate. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
but anyway.
Chris.
Chris
Did you hear he got cleaved in the chest?
Did he get cleaved in the chest? I did not hear it. He got cleaved in the chest. That's amazing. That's amazing. I did not hear that. I also heard that him and Will put out a fire.
What?
I did. Thanks for the stream. Made me laugh a lot. Good. I'm glad, Jazz. Right.
By Will, do you mean the hero of Dawn?
I did.
The saviour of the Great Fire of Dawn.
Yeah. Anyway.
I got cleaved in the chest.
Go give Dave some love. And I will see you all on Monday for... I don't know what stream I've got going on Monday. But still, anyway. You all take care. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye. You feel great.